pretty nice beach here. Dorada Beach in Puerta, Plata, Dominican Republic. It is a little after 8 a.m. here, and I'm about 10-15 minutes east up the coast from the Norwegian breakaway. And I actually see this ship. So, if you've been following my story, my flight was delayed in Detroit by 5 hours, flying in the same day as the ship. And we missed the cruise. Well, didn't miss the cruise so much as we got off the flight was supposed to land at 10 a.m. and instead it landed at like 3:30 p.m. and called the cruise line multiple times and they said, don't even attempt to try to come to the, no, you're too late. This was at like 3:30. People were still getting onto the boat by 4:45 p.m. So every person at Norwegian Cruise Line gave me a different answer. The first like 3 people we spoke to were like, don't even attempt. And the last 2 were like, go for it, get to the pier as quickly as possible. I was like, if you told me that immediately, I would have made the boat. Instead, we flew from Detroit to Miami, and then the only way to get to La Puerta, Plata, or right where we are right now, was to fly to Atlanta, Hartsfield, Jackson. Atlanta is the busiest airport in the world, so they did have a direct flight from Atlanta to this beautiful city here. So we did that, and we flew in here yesterday at 4 p.m. and hung out a little bit, and now it's time to, I wanted to check out the beach. Had a nice dinner last night, some fried red snappers, and yeah, it's time to make my way over to the Norwegian breakaway and get back on this boat. So, alright, wish me luck. The transportation, yeah, lots of dirt bikes, 2-lane highway, pretty cool. The resort is in like a secure area with like multiple gates and security checkpoints. From what I read online, it says the area is pretty safe, but I don't know much about it. And if you can see behind me, see those, it's like the Dominican Republic is very mountainous. You see like those hills behind me, they're actually jut right out of the ocean. Well, jut right out of the landscape, but yeah, pretty cool. So, the Blue Jack Tower Hotel has a golf course and beach access to Dorada Beach over here. Very nice hotel. When I was basically waiting till we landed in the Dominican Republic because I wasn't sure if we were going to make our flight on time. It was very close because we literally landed at the Atlanta airport, the busiest airport in the world, and had to make it from Terminal T, which is like the regular domestic terminal, like, and then like maybe like a 5 or like miles away train ride to the international terminal, and barely made it. I sprinted throughout the terminal. I was like, the subway or the train system they have there is underground. So I had to take 2 long escalators down, running. I got my suitcase, my backpack on. I'm just running, sprinting. Like so many people, so many flights have been delayed because of the big storm in Atlanta and the whole central country that lots of passengers were doing this. But there's just kind of like a designated lane for like running down the escalator, kind of like how it is in Japan. But yeah, I ran down there. Got on the train. I was like, I show up, the train arrives in 2 minutes. I'm like, oh, come on. Train arrives, go on there, have to take like 6 or 7 stops down. Very reminiscent of my experience in the Tokyo subway system, but let me not digress here. So, made my way. I sprint, then I have to sprint up 2 long escalators. Then by the time I get up to the surface level, they're telling me flight DL1777 to La Plata, Dominican Republic is in final boarding and the gate doors will be closing soon. You have in less than 3 minutes, the gate will be closed and shut. So I'm like, oh, geez. And I'm still I'm in the international terminal, but still like 7 gates down, and they're spread out quite a bit of distance. So I'm sprinting down there. I show up. I'm like, I get their attention. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I got more passengers with me though, because my plan was to get down there as fast as possible and then try to delay the the board as slowly as possible to give them time to get there. But when I was on the train, I called them to make sure. I'm like, where are you guys? And they were on the same train as me. It's a long train, it's a big train, major airport. I'm at the little restaurant here at the check-in building for the hotel. Looks pretty nice. Have a coffee and breakfast. Oh, coffee's good.